of applause for that. Or they can give themselves a round of applause, that works too. Scientists think, though, that sound is not the only way dolphins communicate. They might also use touch or even acrobatic behaviors. One of the types of leap dolphins are capable of is this one right here. It's called a breach, and some researchers think it might act as a signal when they crash onto the water. That, or they can use other body parts, like maybe their side flippers, called their pectoral flippers, or even their flukes at the back of their bodies. When they slap them around the water, that might signal surrounding dolphins, or it's also possibly just a way to stun prey. These are still things that researchers are trying to figure out. Of course, one thing we know for sure, though, is dolphins aren't the only things making noise in our ocean. There's a lot of other noisy animals, and some man-made objects as well. Can you shout out something man-made that makes a lot of noise in the water? Boats, exactly. And dolphins are sometimes seen alongside boats, so one of the other things our scientists are looking at is how noise pollution affects dolphins and their prey. Of course, the more questions we answer about these animals, the more questions we end up with, though, and the biggest question we're dedicated to answering is how can we help them? As we've already seen from Spinnaker, Hannah, and Helen, man-made objects do pose a really serious threat in their lives, from nets to garbage. So thankfully, there are some easy things that all of us can do to try and protect these animals. And the first step is really just making sure we don't add more garbage to the oceans to create bigger problems for dolphins. So making sure that you put your garbage in recycling bins, in garbage cans, and in the compost where you can, even right here at the aquarium, that's a great first step to try and create safer oceans for these animals. So although Spinnaker, Hannah, and Helen are definitely helping us to solve the mystery of Pacific white-sided dolphins, there's still a lot of questions left unanswered, but with their help, our researchers' help, the help of the trainers, and you for coming to the aquarium, we're hopefully going to try and solve these mysteries and help these dolphins thrive along our coast for many years to come. So on behalf of myself, the trainers, and the dolphins, thanks very much for visiting us, and have a great day at the aquarium.